Last time.
Wait, do I have my ghost tetanus shot? Do I need those now?
Oh no.
Can I get ghost tetanus?
This time.
Hey, remember that prank your mom pulled?
Now.
What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're...
Ronan, come on.
You need to tell me what's going on here.
Ronan, stop being stupid. Obviously the bell killer killed him.
Who killed you?
The bell killer, you idiot.
Yeah, obviously.
But I didn't get a good
Look at
look
his
at his
gross
face.
ass blown out eye that isn't orange for some reason.
Where's the killer?
No idea. He could be anywhere. But when we fought, he said something I
What?
didn't understand at all.
Wait,
That doesn't
Cool.
seem like it's
actually talk.
Not much.
very hard for
I
you.
think I hit a nerve. I told that bastard he'd be dead soon. But he said, I already know death. And then
What a
something
cringe
about
lord.
his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
What a cringe lord.
Death.
Very edgy.
But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
No, he kills the same way every time, actually. He kills in the method of the witch trials.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. You already know this. You were there at the exhibit.
Following a lead. I never dropped the case. Had this psychic.
Why are you being so much nicer to me now?
And we figured
Why
out
are
the
you
bell
being so much
killers
nicer?
hunting mediums.
Real big and tough when you thought I was dead.
Copycat. At that
Well, I
point,
mean,
we
I
let
guess
it
you were
go,
right. I was dead,
even if
but
the
you
rest
couldn't see
demoted
me.
So that's why you're at the museum. Do you know where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. I took her to a safe house.
I guess this isn't the end of the game.
Oh my god, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't.
Is this the prank she was pulling this whole time?
This is the prank. Yeah. She's just like, I'm just gonna make her think I'm dead.
Real elaborate prank. I see why she was smiling so hard.
Shut up about her. We looked
She's like,
for
this is gonna
Joy
be a
for
good one.
days, but it was too risky. Cassandra's been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
You're not gonna
But
believe
she's been all over the place when I was looking around.
Yeah,
What are you
she
talking
was-
about?
I mean,
Figures
if he's
the
anything
cop
like the other
can't get this
cops.
far.
I can't get the fuck away from her, honestly.
her, Mom. Alright, you get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's still safe and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly
How
check
are you
on
gonna
the
make sure
cell.
she's safe when you're a ghost?
I mean,
I hope.
I don't
All you can
know.
do is kind of talk to her.
Yeah.
And I guess poltergeists like answering machines.
Well,
Make sure you possess the turret gun in front of her and make sure she's safe.
alright.
It's a good thing you told her to hide in a military bunker.
Well,
Good.
there goes Baxter.
Take his jacket.
Take his check. Take him back here. I want that.
He's like, hey, that's not cool. And he's like, you took my hat earlier.
Ah,
And then he looks down and he's just like, ah, shucks, you're right. And he kicks a rock.
jeez.
He kicks a ghost
The
pebble with his ghost
rock,
shoe.
Yeah. I mean, been established. It can happen.
It can happen.
There's nothing down in this hole.
After playing Resident Evil 7, whenever I see this kind of cellar or basement, I just think of... You know that Barney mod somebody made for the demo?
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
Oh my god. The cellar in the home of a judge was often the temporary jail for prisoners awaiting trial. This custom was certainly in practice here, or witch trial suspects were held awaiting the judgment of Judge Hathorne. Long-term holding facilities were unnecessary in these cases, as the penalty for witchcraft under English law was always death.
Kept it in the
Just-
cellar of the judge?
Just throw him in the basement. It's fine.
Wouldn't they put him in the cellar of, like, whatever law was there at the time?
Guess the judge is the law, I suppose.
Is the judge in Salem like the sheriff? Does he go out there with his robes and his gavel and he just enforces the law?
No, he goes out in his sheriff outfit, and then when he brings him in, he has to go upstairs and change into his judge outfit.
Yo, that ghost hand is like, it's right there, that's the trail. The killer left that trail
Right there.
There it is.
It's right there.
He actually is just kind of pointing at it, isn't he?
What do we got?
Thanks, thing.
Just put them in a box.
And then if you open that, you'll find an even smaller prison, and then a smaller prison.
And there's a little rat inside of that one.
Why would
Little
you
rat
need to cage
ghost.
someone who is already locked in a tiny cell?
Because it's mean, and they wanted to be mean to him.
Then the rat ghost holds up its paws, and you see an even tinier cell. That's not even big enough to lay on.
Yeah. I mean, some of the prisoners were children, so I guess it would have worked, but...
I guess. Just go ahead and fold everyone else who isn't a child in half and have them sleep on there.
There's just a secret room back here, I guess.
There it is.
2 more.
Oh my god, you're really
there's
close
a dead
to
guy.
that.
There's a extremely stiff dead guy in here.
Whoops. They should have had him T-posing.
He got cask of Amontillado.
Oh, Amontillado.
Okay, what are you? Who are you?
There it is. It's right there. He looks familiar. Was he in a flashback?
I think he's probably the judge. Maybe he was.
He's like, who's gonna clean this? That right there.
Certainly not me.
Not my job. Not me is right.
He was calm,
He looks stern to me.
Accusing. Judging, stern.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
Nailed it.
Can't do it. Can't deny it.
Then the other guy counter-accused him. Then they just started accusing each other back and forth for a while. And then they died of starvation.
Just over and over again. Some say they're still doing it to this day.
As ghosts. There they are over there in the corner. Then you pan to the left and you just see them accusing each other
They're
in
just
the corner.
still arguing. Like, guys, it's been centuries by now.
Oh, now they're going to both accuse you together. Can you handle that?
Bell.
Oh my god, look, it's a bet. Is it? Please tell me it's part of an axe.
Who
Oh, it's a drawing. It looks like it's not part of the ground.
No, it doesn't. It's fine. They just slapped a JPEG on there. Oh, hey, it's a girl.
Are you the bell killer?
Who definitely has nothing to do with the Bell Killer, I'm sure.
My unfinished business would be. Whoa, we're real close to your face. It just like zooms into her nose.
In prison.
You stood for justice. How is this just?
I never even got to finish my witch classes.
My witch class.
At least let me finish first.
There's something else to look at. Wait.
Can hardly even cast gosh dang flame spells out of my fingertips. You're trying to already get me in here? Come on.
Haven't even learned Fireball yet.
I haven't even tasted a living chocolate frog. That's how they know you're a witch. They just start hopping out of your pockets. Like, where'd you get this? Where'd you get this?
Makes it feel more like a dungeon than a prison. Yeah, that... Because it was a dungeon.
I mean, does it really make it seem different? I mean, prisons, they have shackles too.
What happened down here? Righteous man.
There he is. He's
Imprisoned
gonna get her with
Abigail.
his finger beam.
Symbol in the cell.
It's gonna laser in the eye. But it's gonna be like a laser pointer laser. She's gonna be like, ah, stop, God.
Ah!
That can blind people, you know.
Cannot deny your punishment is due.
Even as a ghost,
Didn't we
she's
just
still
see this?
blind.
Justice. How
No,
is
when you got
this
the whole
just?
scene now.
Courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy. You are a corrupt heathen.
You're supposed to do that outside.
Innocent souls you executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous justice tonight.
False accusation?
Oh, she did the
Oh
bell.
my
Nonsense you
God.
draw.
My
Okay.
mark will burn like a brand in this town. If it takes me to the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for
This seems
every
like a very
witch
strange
in
thing
Salem.
for a child to be saying.
Well, no, she's a big bad accuser.
The guy who killed me is...
I assume she's been, like, possessing
Abigail.
somebody. And that's
Well, I
also
mean,
why they have super strength.
She might be the
She
real
might have
killer.
been possessing more than
How is
one
that
person. this
possible?
whole
Yeah.
time. to make it impossible to track her down.
Gotta get out of here and figure out how to track her down.
If only the cops considered the fact that it might have been a ghost doing it. We could have solved this months ago.
Well, it was a child the whole time.
Did we guess that she was the killer earlier? And when we were guessing that pretty much any character that wasn't us was the killer, and also one time we guessed that it was us. Who installed this?
He's having an idea.
Oh my god, there it is. Wait a second, maybe it's the little girl who killed me.
I did kind of wonder. I don't know if we said, but I did kind of wonder if it might have been her. Because, like, otherwise there's no reason for her to be in the story.
Well, they tried to pass it off like she was tutorial girl.
Yeah, but she showed up a couple other times, so...
Well, she was just kind of... The last time I remember seeing her, she was up on the roof of the building after the police station, right? Just kind of hanging out.
Shit, if Rex is missing,
Oh, good.
it could be going down right now. Where'd you
It
take
could be
Joy?
going down.
I have to save him, but then again, if he dies, I can spend the rest of eternity with him.
Maybe she was possessing Rex, and he's the... sort of the killer.
Maybe he's sort of the killer.
I mean, there's not very many other characters that could be, so...
Maybe she was possessing a mannequin, and that's why she's so strong.
Actual Puritan-era gallows.
You ever see a mannequin lift? It's pretty impressive. They don't have muscles, they just do it.
Salem. Why didn't it kick me out this time?
Shut up. You've almost beaten the game, just do it. You just have to wedgie the little girl,
Is
and the game's
Abigail
over.
the Bell Killer?
I'm pretty sure she is at this point. I'm still holding out for Baxter, Ronan says while Baxter's ghost is next to him.
He's like, come on. Back to top floor apartment. Would it be the museum though? Guess we're going back to the apartment, maybe?
How come your eye wasn't glowing orange, Baxter?
Cause it was just...
That would have been kind of cool, actually. Showed up like a glowy orange eye.
Oh no, I got a bad grade.
Oh, you're getting an F minus minus minus.
Yeah. Instrument of death, meaning her death, where she was killed. The gallows at the museum. Hang on, kid. I'm on my way.
Aren't there people in the museum? I guess, I mean, hasn't stopped the Bell Killer before, I suppose.
She'll just go in there and just
He'll
karate
just-
chop everyone to death.
Just, yeah.
Go in there like Austin Powers and just judo chop everybody.
Does a flying kick across the room.
Does like,
I get it.
oh my god, what is his name? Why am I forgetting? Liu Kang bicycle kick across the room and just gets everybody.
Oh, convenient. The door is open now, for some reason.
Yeah, but you can't move the door, so you gotta just kind of squeeze through.
Oh.
Or not.
No, he just walked through it. It's okay.
I guess it would be inconvenient for the killer if this building was consecrated, right?
I mean, it was, though, because the walls were all blocking me.
We don't talk about that.
Imagine if Abigail was, like, in there plotting or whatever, and just, like, a breeze blew the door closed.
Whoops. Well, I guess I'm in here for possibly a couple years.
Oh, heck, this is gonna set my plans back.
It's gotta be annoying for ghosts that they just get stuck
Yeah.
somewhere for a while. It's like, well, I gotta wait for them to open a door, I guess.
I was thinking of that back when we were up at the top of the church and Joy went down the elevator. I was like, what if the cat wasn't here and I couldn't get out?
The cat jumps out and the window closes behind it. It's like, oh no. Oh, jeez.
Well,
Known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hawthorne, 1641 to 1717, who at times held court in his own parlor room, he kept the accused... Oh, did I screw that up?
what?
The former residence who at times held court in his own... Oh,
No.
Okay. He kept the accused locked in his cellar, as was the custom in colonial times. His unfortunate role in the witch trials of 1692 became a permanent blotch on his nose. Permanent blotch on his nose.
Imagine if they still did that now.
It's just a frowny face blotch on his nose.
You get some prisoners and you just take them to the judge's house.
What are you talking about? That's still normal. We still do that.
Keep them in the
Okay,
basement.
bye. Okay, see you guys. What were your guys' unfinished business? How come I can't talk to you, Colonial Man?
You know, they're just over there being flat.
Why are you judging them for their appearance? Hey, if you really want to find out about this Eternal Flame side story, this is probably your last chance to do it.
Yeah, probably.
You never found the last two of that thing,
Yeah,
by
I
the way,
didn't
so
find
that's-
We found one.
You found one, and then I talked over it.
Time to scour the entire town.
Look at all these fucking people. They're already moved on from how I died. Where's my parade?
Where's my parade, huh?
Where's my North Korean style parade where a giant picture of me is being driven down the street and people pretend they're sad? Under threat of death.
Under threat of death, yeah. It's a good thing they didn't consecrate this grave.
No. Go back and get a gumball.
Murdered. And when the psycho trying to kill someone pretends there's some grand justice behind it.
Hey, subtitles.
Makes it all
Where'd you go?
twisted.
Don't worry about it.
The bell killer got him.
Just mirrors edge to that door right off its hinges.
I'm sorry, did the bell killer literally just knock the doors down
Yeah, looks like it. And
and then just leave demon landmines for you?
they're just right there.
They're not even, it's just Batman villain.
Let me just calmly walk around these because they're not actually much of a...
Well. Oh, it's gotta be Rex.
It's
Oh my
definitely
god,
Rex.
it's Rex.
Definitely Rex.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
No, not you, Rex. This has nothing to do with her, Abigail.
Oh, but it does. For 300 years, we have executed the witches.
What do you mean we? Are you 300 years old, Rex?
Whoops, I wasn't supposed to tell you that part. Can we start over? Then he turns around and he's like, just go back outside and re-enter the room.
Easy, easy.
Put your hands up!
Help!
Don't do anything
Oh,
Blam, 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 blam,
Yeah,
blam.
just
Sorry,
shoot
I thought
him,
they were
just-
real life cops for a second.
Just shoot him.
Do it now!
I mean, they could.
I mean, I'm not sure it would actually do anything to him because of the whole super strength, 300 years old, whatever thing.
Well, he'd be dead and she would be able to possess me.
Oh,
okay. This
well.
is how, all right.
Oh.
Okay.
Apparently it's just that easy.
How come you can't possess people and control them like that?
I'm not Abigail Williams.
Wait, Rex didn't do it. Or did he?
I don't
Is he
know.
in on this
he
or
said,
not?
He said we, so it sounds like he's actually in on it.
Want you getting closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
I guess he was kind of had a hard on for like justice and shit and all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, let me just
I can't. Okay, you're timed, I
casually
guess.
mosey on past these because they're not even
No way.
remotely. Okay.
What the fuck? Hey, remember that prank your mom pulled? And then she giggles. She's like, "It's really inappropriate time for me to be thinking about this, though."
The powerful scream.
Powerful scream. Yeah, do it. Why haven't you tried that already?
Yeah. She can just shout ghosts out of people, apparently.
And now you possess Rex. Make him poop
Yeah.
his pants. And then he'll be like, "Oh, I gotta go home, guys."
Influence.
All right, Wedge here.
It just knocked him out, I guess.
He's gonna possess the lever. Influence it.
She's trying to telekinesis it. Guess I'm...
Okay, you're just gonna chill out, I guess?
How can I stop Abigail? What? I don't...
Push her into the demon thing. He went in the ass! She went right in his ass!
Well...
Whoops.
I don't know
It's
what
certainly...
I'm supposed to do there.
It certainly is a video game. Kinda.
Not another.
Go ahead. You skip it, then sprint forward into the demon portal.
Oh no!
Whoops.
Scream.
I kind of figured the last thing that we did would be like a puzzly encounter, but
Yeah.
I expected there to be a couple demons you wedgied first.
Yeah. She could, like, summon some of those or something.
Hey, could you just keep screaming at her?
Okay, what do I do then from here?
Oh, I guess she's too tired. I guess that's why she can't.
It's over, Abigail.
Pull your ghost gun and shoot her in the face. Possess Rex.
I don't think it let me. Yeah, I
do a
can't
running,
look at him.
flying drop kick
Oh,
in her face. Oh, hold on. Wedgie.
Video game.
It was there for a second.
I got stuck.
Great. Awesome. Right up the ass. At least it's like instantaneous that you try again.
Yeah. You can just
even though it is annoying.
immediately skip it.
It should start you here on it. No, it should start you after this cutscene right here is where it should start. Alright. This is the third time I'm telling you about
Scream
this.
again.
Still don't know why you didn't think about trying this yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Grab her arm.
That's it? That's it?
Because I guess I'm...
Okay, now pull her into a DDT.
Do a suplex.
Do a suplex. Hit her with a suplex.
This can't be happening. You want to use
Not
memories
again.
against me? You can play at that game.
Oh no, she can do it too! Hey, remember when I threw you out a window like 5 hours ago?
You remember that scene that we can recycle so we don't have to make a new one?
I know the truth about your death, but I still don't know the truth
I mean,
about mine.
she possessed him
Do you not?
and shot you.
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Rex was my most influential.
The most feared.
official in town.
Was he the chief?
Does he remember? I don't think he was the chief. Does he remember?
I thought he was
what
just like a
happened when he
lieutenant
was?
or something. Maybe a sergeant?
Yeah, I don't think
he would have had to have been like a lieutenant without the
I guess he had enough like influence to suppress my Ronin's being a like career criminal.
Every murder.
Well, I mean, cops are pretty good.
Oh,
at
I
just
guess she
hiding
was
that kind of
just
stuff.
possessing the entire police force.
So, like I said earlier, she was jumping around to make it impossible to figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
Why did you kill Baxter?
I eventually
He was a
killed the
jerk.
killers I used.
Agreed. Next question. Stupid hideaway.
They must just not remember what happens when they're possessed then.
Well, Ronan called Rex a son of a bitch earlier.
Yeah.
Is he gonna have to apologize?
Well, he was talking to Abigail.
Because you were trying to stop me from killing her. That's why I killed you.
Why did I have to die?
Yeah, like,
You're in the way.
I mean,
You know, after a
How do
while, I
you
just kind of started
know?
like killing.
I was gonna say, how do you know you're not one of the killers if they don't remember?
Oh my god! Look at his nerdy ass, dorky ass face without his hat. He looks like somebody that brings donuts into work.
You were possessed. You had no choice.
Just your fucking gremlin smile.
Ronan, come on. Don't give her a chance to do the thing.
He's just doing this, but then like he looks back over and she's gone, and she's already repossessed Rex and is in halfway through hanging joy.
He just choke slams her into the floor.
Whoops. The fuck is this demon shit you can
She
do?
can just do this, apparently.
Why?
One of these did show up when I tried to follow her in the tutorial.
This looks so budget.
Yeah. Apparently she can't just turn it off.
Why are... She can summon them, but she can't tell them to stop?
Yeah,
And how did you
apparently.
get out? They're already grabbing you.
I guess they got distracted grabbing her and just...
Oh, okay.
There she goes.
And then they just spit her back out, and they're like, Patooey!
This one tastes really bad.
That one's been around for a long time. It's stale. Then they start dragging you back down.
It's
and he's like,
gone.
oh, I thought that would work.
It's gone moldy.
Ew, gross.
Well, I sure hope there weren't any, security cameras in here.
Why are you now not in the news?
I guess she got out of it somehow, and also weren't her
How did...
We all
arms and
got
legs
dark
tied?
Sometimes
Yeah, they were.
obvious,
That's why I'm asking how she got out.
sometimes not.
She was bound up.
She used her powerful scream on the rope.
She screamed at it
If
the
we're
whole time.
lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a
I mean-
killer.
Well, Rex, looks like you're gonna have to take the
Law
fall for
doesn't
this one.
always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges.
I'm not sure it works that way, but
That is not how that
Didn't
works.
help Rex cover his tracks. One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age.
like how Ghost Baxter was in one entire scene. Oh, I guess there he is.
A kid who deserves
There he is.
forgiveness. She's paid her dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well, even the coldest cops would forgive those.
Mom!
What?
You don't even get to see the mom.
What was the prank she pulled?
Was
Was this the prank?
It was the prank.
Oh my god, what an elaborate prank.
Memories fade, time heals. With luck,
Do you get to get raptured
Salem
now,
will move
Ronan?
on and find peace. Death repays debts, my father.
Halfway
always
through his monologue, he just gets vacuumed up into a hole in the sky.
Wait, I'm not
Sucked
done
up.
yet.
I'm not done. Gets sucked up, his hat and
Life
his cigarette
ain't
gets
over
left
till
behind.
You're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts.
Do you have to go apologize to, what's her name? The drowned ghost?
Ronan?
No, okay. I guess you could have done that off screen if it was important enough. We're not even gonna show her.
Really?
Apparently.
Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's the end. Okay.
What a video game.
Okay. Thanks, Yosuke Shiokawa.
These are some really slow credits.
They don't even show, like, two of the characters at the end.
Yeah.
I like how she decided not to press charges on attempted murder when there were two cops dead at
Yeah.
the site. It's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. He's fine.
No, see, they both were shot by the one cop's gun. So he
That one
just
cop was the
kinda went
killer. Just
crazy.
pin it on him. Just pin it on him.
He just went crazy. He saw
went
that the
crazy.
killer was Rex and it was too much for him.
No, that was the killer. Rex tried to stop him. He jumped up there with his bloody gloves, to try and unhook her from the Dead by Daylight hook she was up on.
Wearing the Bell Killer's outfit.
David Ribs Carrillo. How do you think he got the nickname Ribs?
He really likes ribs.
Do you think it's because he's a skeleton and his ribs keep popping
He's
out?
just a skeleton, yeah.
They're like, hey, Ribs, you drop these again.
His whole rib
Don't you know when
cage
it
is just-
happens? It makes a xylophone sound every time. You think that would alert you to when you drop your ribs. He's like, sorry, guys. My ribs are loose. I'm a skeleton. I don't know if you've noticed.
Sometimes my whole torso just falls off.
It's a cultural thing, all right? You wouldn't get it. Ribs, everybody.
Rib.
The skeleton coworker you never knew you needed. Doug Bone!
Doug
He's also a
Bone.
skeleton. His
It's
whole
all
team
coming
was
together.
Skelemans. It's all coming together. I saw Tristan Perdreau and I thought it said Justin Trudeau for a second. I was like,
Justin
God damn.
Trudeau.
So, as we established, little girl was possessing Rand. Why didn't she just not fucking tell you, like, how to solve your business?
Cause, I guess.
Why didn't she just say, like, hey, here's what you gotta do. You gotta punch those demons in the
I
face.
guess she was trying to, like... Oh yeah, she could have just not told me how to do the ghost powers, but I guess she has been doing this long enough that she figures I didn't have any chance of, like, doing anything and I'd just get stuck.
But she could have guaranteed you got stuck.
Yeah, she could
She could have been like, okay, look, guy, the only way to stop being a ghost is you have to travel across the world to the ancient land of China. Get walking, nerd.
You gotta get to the Vatican, and you have to get the Pope himself
Wedgie the
to
Pope.
exorcise you.
You gotta possess the Pope and make him poop his pants.
If I was a ghost, I'd be doing that.
I do it every day. The second a new one gets sworn in or whatever they do.
just
Immediately while he's up there.
just hovering around the Pope his whole life, and then when the next one comes,
I do it for long enough that people would see it as a sign of being chosen by God.
just every single time.
Becomes like a requirement. Start asking each other when they're trying to figure out who should be Pope. How many times has this guy pooped his pants?
The new Pope always gets really worried about it beforehand.
It's really worried about it. It's kind of embarrassing.
It's a little embarrassing.
This game did not need to have demons in it.
There was literally no reason for those to exist.
It would have made more sense for the story for them not to be there. Actually.
Yeah.
Because then there wouldn't be that threat, and she'd just have to, like, trick you into wasting your time, I guess?
Yeah, I guess.
But I guess
But
then they'd
she,
have to figure out how you'd get rid of her at
She,
the end.
like, didn't even have... No, I mean, the demon pits were her, I assume, the whole time, but
I mean,
the
she
regular
ate one.
demons were just completely unrelated as far as I can tell.
Unrelated to the point where they just ignored all the other ghosts.
Yeah.
They were around in a room with other ghosts, and they just didn't care. They were just going after you. I get maybe they were going after you because she wanted them to, but that one guy,
like,
when they were introduced, that one dude in the closet,
yeah, the
like,
one
got
dude
the fuck
like,
out of there.
was like, oh, it's a demon, and, like, ran away.
I don't get it.
Yeah, don't think that was a good inclusion.
Email the guy who wrote this and ask him what the hell happened.
Be like, hey.
Why? Question mark, question mark. Send.
No context.
God. Subject, hey. Body, why? Send.
He'll know.
He'll know.
He gets emails
He
like that
always
all the time.
knows. Oh, this one only had 3 question marks. They must have liked the game.
Everybody who's ever played this game has done that.
He's just got a folder. He saves each one.
He prints them out and, like, puts them up on his wall.
It looks like a conspiracy theory that he's tying together. He's got string going between them.
Hey, why?
Hey, why? I'll decipher this yet.
I mean, I guess it was okay. It wasn't like a bad game or anything.
I don't think it's very expensive right now either.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this was just the budget title.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. It's a game. You know?
They didn't do very much research on Salem. It doesn't
What are you
seem
talking
like.
I felt like I was there. Remember the SPD base jumping tower? That's real. This game's only $20. This is like a bargain bin game.
Yeah. I mean,
For
it is
$20,
pretty
it's not a
old.
bad game. It is like 8 years old at this point. But I don't. How much was it when it released? Let me look that up. Because if it was always like $20, then yeah, it's whatever. It's
Full
fine.
price.
Oh, okay. No, it was $50 when they released
Yeah.
it. Get out of here. It was $60 on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
$60.
Never mind. This is garbage. F you. This is ridiculous. That is 100% not worth the price.
It's fine for $20.
Yeah, $20 is whatever.
Yeah.
Fine. It's a neat idea, but if it released at full retail price for like a regular ass game,
Yeah, and it was like
no.
they had a scene like in the apartment of Abigail like putting writing on the walls and like him and like making it disappear, and then he like makes it reappear, but they never did anything with that.
Yeah, when she was graffitiing that apartment building.
They could have
wall.
had it been like oh, she's leaving hints for like the actual killer or something.
They did just kind of say she does that, and then that was
And then
it.
just never.
And she even makes a point of like when you look at it, she's like, "That's not for you."
Yeah.
And the only other time we see people drawn on the walls is when that other ghost is possessing Iris,
Well,
and
they
that
had-
also kind of didn't go anywhere.
They had just like little tiny bits and symbols everywhere, but like every once in a while. But like,
Didn't
nothing
mean
never
anything.
happened with it.
It was just like there. That's it.
Because, like, the way I would have, I guess, seen it going was, like, not she was possessing people, but, like, she had somebody who could see ghosts, and she was, like, leaving messages for them to lead them to the victims or whatever.
Well, you see, that would have been interesting,
Or,
as
like,
if there was somebody
instructions.
who was like a living person who could see that stuff, and they like maybe they saw it as like someone to worship or something.
Yeah.
And then it like drove them crazy.
Or, like, they agreed with her whole, like, witch thing.
Yeah, it could have been like she was manipulating someone or whatever,
Yeah.
instead of just straight up taking over and making them do it.
And just-
since you can't do that. But apparently she and the other ghost girl could do it.
I made Joy do her powerful scream.
No, you didn't. You reminded her that she could do that. And then she was like, oh yeah, I have a superpower as ghosts. And then she did it. Happy Feet Foley.
I feel like they could have done more with the whole scream thing also.
I feel like they could have done more with the whole literally everything
The
in this
game, yeah. Baxter's
about to- I think
ghost
it's
showed up
almost
in
over.
one scene.
There he was. His eye was gone. Did you know that? Apparently he couldn't bring his destroyed eye with him as a ghost, but he could bring his clothes.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I did like, in the scene where Ronan gets killed when he's shooting the body, the bullet holes like appearing on his ghost.
You mean that thing that they could have done to every ghost to make it interesting? But
Yeah.
forgot, I guess.
No, that's too
Why
much
did
work.
that happen to you? Why are you orange when the rest of the ghosts weren't?
That's too much work.
Even Baxter was murdered and
Yeah,
he wasn't orange.
He just, I mean, he had like the injury, but
He wasn't orange though.
yeah. Oh, well,
Oh, okay, I
on
guess
my
we're done.
menu.
Well, never mind what I was looking at.
That's the main menu.
No, that's the game. Fuck off.